Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nina, and welcome. If you're a new subscriber, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I got an alfalfa sticking up here. It ain't nothing I can do about it. Oh, there, it's going down. Okay, anyways, welcome to my channel. I appreciate you very, very much spending some time with me. If you would like, please hit that subscribe button. I promise I'll try very hard not to disappoint you. And you can hit the notification bell to notify you when I upload videos, if you want to, or you can customize it. Also, at the end of the video, hit that like button and leave a comment below and tell me why you hit the like button, what you liked about my video, or hit the unlike button and leave a kind comment below, kindly telling me why you did not like my video and how I could improve, or any suggestions, or ask me any questions. Anything. I love your comments. I love to read them and reply. Um, I am in a hurry again today. I have a social worker coming soon, and then I'm off to get my hearing aids. Woohoo! I'm happy. Today I'm going to use the Pincante by Carity, and it's a beautiful palette full of sunshiny gold. I did use my Park Avenue Princess palette. I used this shade, and yes, it does smell like chocolate. I used my Persona Super Blush in the shade, I'll show you in a minute if I can get back open, Caramel. And of course, I used my Too Faced and my Clinique, the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, and my Clinique liquid foundation, and my Ofra setting spray. It's getting down to the end there, guys. And my Ofra highlighter, which also I'm doing pretty good at knocking that away too. And I have on Marc Jacobs Perfect today. Now I'll put that back perfectly where I got it from. I'm picky. I have on also the Jonte Blue lip liner pencil in the shade 955 Spice. And I have a little bit of the Ulta matte lip, and that is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The highlighter, I put a little bit in my corners and under my arches as well. I'm going in with no plan here, guys. So I'm going to hit that light gold shade and blend it all over. Blend, blend, blend. I'm watching my video feed to see when she pulls up, and I got to get everything done now because as soon as she leaves, I'll be taking off to the hearing doctor for my hearing aids. So I had a beautiful weekend with Reynaldo. Yesterday we mostly played Roblox, of course, and he talked to his aunt on the phone a lot. So we had a very nice, relaxing weekend. Saturday, his mother, we went to Walmart and then stopped at her house to pick a few things up, and I ate some spaghetti while I was there, and then we headed home. The spaghetti was good, so then she brought us home, and I put my stuff away. It was mostly baking stuff for Thanksgiving. I put it all away, and sat down and relaxed. Yesterday, well, I guess I lied. Yesterday wasn't exactly very relaxing because I washed and dried my load of darks and my load of whites. I, of course, washed the dishes and made my bed, but I also scooped out the cat box. I vacuumed, I swept and mopped, and I'm still not standing up straight, guys. My back is killing me, and it's killing me bad. I'm doing my physical therapy every day. I don't know if that's what's causing it because I already have a really bad back. So it doesn't take much to aggravate them, you know, aggravate everything that's already going on. My physical therapy is not for my back. Um, it's for strengthening my legs. I've had 11 surgeries on my back. If 11 surgeries ain't fixed my back, there's no hope. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we had a nice weekend. Get that middle deepened up in the crease a little bit. Blend it out a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm excited about my hearing aids and I'm nervous. I'm a little bit of both. I feel nervous every day about my kidney situation, but it's not the same kind of nervous. You know what I mean? I'll be nervous every day till the day I know my fate. That's for sure. I mean, I could get hit by a car today. Okay, I'm going to use that middle, nice gold shimmery. Wow. I always did like this palette. And, it's a fall palette, basically. But there's other shades in it that you can really incorporate into any kind of look that's not fall. Get tissue here, wipe my finger off. Otherwise, I'll have it all over my face like always. Okay, now I'm going to hit that corner with the deepest brown right here. Yeah, this palette, it has good pigmentation. It goes on great. Um, it blends great. Beautiful shades. You know, I don't see any fallout. I never do. So, and it has a little bit of every shade in a shimmer. I mean, it's a shimmery palette. But then there is your basic shades as well that are matte. Blend it out good. I'm watching my security camera as well, which I usually do when I do videos. I can see my entire parking lot, around my entire house outside, around my entire house inside. Not house, apartment. That's what I try to tell Reynaldo. I live in an apartment. And he says, but this is your house, right? And I'm like, well, it's my apartment. And that's where he gets confused, because it's like, apartment, house, what's the difference? Like, now I see my landlord just pulled up. But he's a sweetheart. I was down there Saturday when he pulled up, so I got out and gave him a hug. But, you know, by far, I mean, I owned my own home in the past, and it was a pain in the ass. So I've rented several houses and apartments, and I have to say, by far, he is the best landlord I've ever had. And that's no joke. I mean, I'm no lie, no exaggeration. He really is. He has a little setup downstairs. It's almost like a miniature apartment, but it's also his office. And he has a garage that he does his woodwork in. He cuts wood for the winter, and he makes things, you know, wooden things. He paints. He sells his artwork. He sells his artwork in Florida. I mean, he does a really, he's very talented. He's a retired firefighter. Fought in the war. I mean, he's your roundabout good guy. Very good guy. If he wasn't my landlord. But he is. I probably won't see him on Thanksgiving, but I'll make sure I save him some pie and give it to him when I see him, probably the day after, because he's usually down there a few times a day. And he owns the businesses across the street as well. One, he has a bar in. The other one, someone rents from him, and they sell like secondhand furniture and lots of beautiful crafts, you know, so area crafters bring in to sell. Oh my goodness. You could get carried away in there. I am not lying. I'm not exaggerating. Everything under the sun. Oh, I also have my Lovecraft Beauty eyeliner on. Let's see, I think I'm going to hit the top a little bit. Hopefully not mess up. You know, one thing that everybody always asks me, and including the nurses and social workers and everybody that come, what are the things that I really enjoy? Number one is my family. Number two is makeup. So, and then when I show them my little setup in here with all my makeup, they're like, I mean, mine ain't nothing to brag about, But around here in these parts, not many people. They're more interested in their goats, their cows, their chickens, their crops. And I'm using my It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I'm finishing off. And believe me, it is good to the last drop. Otherwise, I would have thrown it away already and started over with a new one. So yeah, my family is always number one. I have 4 beautiful daughters. All 4 are married. All 4 have kids. Most of the kids are grown up or, well, not completely grown up, but getting there. I do have a few that are still in grade school, or I have one that just started grade school. And I have one that is not going to start grade school for a while. And then I have another one that's still a bun in the oven. So, and I love all my grandchildren equally. And that's no doubt. And the same thing with my kids. I love my daughters. And if I have an issue with them, I say it once and I leave it. But I know that what I say is going to stay here and here forever because I'm their mother, and that's how it works. But I cannot control their choices. You know what I mean? They get mad at me for weird reasons. And the next thing you know, someone's not talking to mom. You know, I have beautiful grandchildren and I love them all equally, just as I do my kids and my son-in-laws. Now, Reynaldo, sometimes my grandkids will say Reynaldo's my favorite. They used to say CJ was my favorite. I raised CJ. He lived with me from the time he was a baby till he was almost a teenager. And then he went to live with his mom. I had to take care of him. I had to support him. Well, him and my ex-husband. Me and my ex-husband. And we raised him. So it wasn't that I loved him more. It was that he lived with me and he was my responsibility. Yeah, I got him more at Christmas because I was his Santa Claus. You know what I mean? It what didn't mean that he was my favorite, but he was my responsibility. And now with Reynaldo, but what people don't realize is I don't drive anymore. And therefore, I rely on you to come see me. Reynaldo, he's here every weekend, rain or shine. He's the one that's at school talking about his Nina all week long, waiting for Friday to come. And then, I mean, the whole school knows who Nina is. So, you know, and then Friday hits and bam, he expects to be here after school. That's just not, he doesn't call and ask. He comes. And I enjoy his visit. When my other grandkids come, I enjoy their visit too. But, you know, I buy toys, but they're for all the grandkids. Any grandchild that is here playing can play with all the toys. They're not just Reynaldo's. Now, I do buy extra snacks and stuff that I know Reynaldo likes because I know Reynaldo's coming every weekend. I've even bought him, spare clothes for here because he's here every single weekend. It's like we have shared custody. He's here on, holiday vacation, summer vacation. He's here more than he is at home. His mother works full time out of town. So he's here with his Nina. My other grandkids, they come sometimes. Um, and I don't expect to see them every weekend, especially the older ones. I mean, they do, like Ariel. See, Reynaldo, it's not just that he's here every weekend. When that child's mama went back to work, I lived with them. I took care of him. She worked night shift. So he slept with me and his sister. And then when his mother came home, she went to bed. So I still had Reynaldo. And I did this up until 3 years ago. So I was taking care of Reynaldo and Ariel when mommy had to work and sleep and stuff like that. So, I was like his second mama. And I still am. And my daughter appreciates that. It doesn't upset her. She appreciates it. I would appreciate that with any of my kids, you know. But so me and him are very close. But I helped raise that kid until 3 years ago. And I'm his person. You know what I mean? And I respect that. And I adore that. And I enjoy. So any of my grandchildren, I'll be close to any of them. You know what I mean? I love them all. I love them all the same. And I always will. So there's that. My landlord's loading stuff on his truck. He is a very nice guy. But yeah, my grandkids, they're my heart. Whether I see them every weekend, once a month, or once a year. When they come to me, they come to me. So, I mean, I understand when they're teenagers, there's other things more important than Nina, like boys, friends, cheerleading, boys, volleyball, tennis, boys. You know what I mean? They grow up and they have lives. They're little adults when they're teenagers. They are trying to adult. And spending weekends with Nina just is not in the program. I was a teenager once too. I raised teenagers. So, I mean, I know how it goes, but I'm always going to be here. For whenever they want to come around, I will be here. And the same thing with my kids. I will always be here. If one of my kids isn't talking to me, I will still always be here. So that's that. I love all my kids. And I love them all the same. So, I mean, that's part of being a parent, you know. So I see Takora more because she's here more on the weekends. She doesn't just drop Reynaldo off on Friday and pick him up on Sunday. She usually pops in a couple of times in between. She'll drop off McDonald's or whatever. She'll sit, say hi, say bye. She'll take my trash out. If I need help doing something around the house, she'll help me with it, So I do see her more than my other kids. But anyways, I better get off here. Y'all don't want to hear my whole family story, right? My drama. Well, it's not drama. I refrain from drama. I stay off of drama in real life and on here. So I used to like watch all the Jeffree Star and the Gabriel Zamora and what was that? What's one kid? I got James Charles, all of them. Manny. But I can't get pulled up in their drama because it's not real life drama going on around me. And I don't like drama, and I just do not do drama. I'll just turn the other way. When the drama's over, I'll see ya. So I don't do drama. I don't even watch other videos anymore, you know? So I stick to what's going on with me and my family, and that's it. And when they have drama, if they want my advice, I'll give it. They may not like it, they may love it, but I'll give it. But I'm not going to butt in, you know? So I'm not going to butt in unless I feel it's absolutely necessary. So then I'll butt in. But you guys have a great week. I hope I'm back tomorrow. I never know what's going on the next day. Hopefully that'll get all, smoothed out here soon. I'm hoping. I'm pretty sure it will. So, and then we got the holidays. I'm going to my daughter's on Thanksgiving so far. Unless something happens with me or something. But Wednesday's my pie baking day. So I'm hoping my granddaughter comes to help me. If she don't, I'm still making them pies and fudge. So I'm making a banana cream pie, my peanut butter pie, my apple pies that aren't my apple pies, they're my mother's apple pies. And I'm making a cheesecake pie and peanut butter fudge, my favorite. I'm going to make regular and sugar-free, just a little bit of sugar-free, because the sugar-free is for me and anybody else who wants it. But I'm hoping it turns out really good, because then, I make peanut butter fudge all the time, but I've never made peanut butter fudge that was sugar-free. So I'm hoping in this case, it turns out really good, and it ends up being something that I can keep around in case I need something sweet that isn't really sugar. I'm taking a headache medication pill. I doubt it'll do me any help. Although that pimple appears to be gone, it's still there. And then something in the back of my neck, I just keep a headache. So, Lord have mercy on me. I have everything going on right now. But life is good. God is good, I could be worse, and I thank God that I'm not. So, I'm sorry, humble guy. My hair ain't coming down today. I gotta go get fitted for my hearing aids, so they need all access. So, I'll be washing my hair tonight or in the morning. And then I'm going to try, because I still haven't heard from Ashley, so I am going to try to do the half up, half down myself. Wish me luck, especially with my back. Yeah, thinking about that. My back, between my back and my shoulder, I may not be able to. If my back wasn't this bad, then I might be able to try and like halfway get it. But it's hard for me to reach up with my left arm. So now we're factoring my back into it. I'm lucky I can brush my hair. But I did use my right hand, and it did hurt my back brushing my hair. putting it into a ponytail, because she's got to fit them on the back of my ears and, you know, make sure the wire's long enough to go down in my ear and then full with the levels and everything else. So she needs all access to my head and ears. So you guys have a beautiful Monday. I know nobody, well, not everybody is crazy about Monday. Monday's back to school, back to work, back to the grinding. But it's a beautiful day out there. Chilly, but beautiful so far. So enjoy it wherever you are. Enjoy your day. And if I don't see you before the holiday, have a beautiful Thanksgiving. But I'm sure I will see you before that. Bye-bye. Take care.